We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey, so make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey guys, it's your girl T, and I hope everybody's doing good today. I know it's been a few days since I made some videos. As you guys know, if you follow me on social media, I've been really busy with acting class and, just getting a lot of stuff done. But a lot of folks, honey, been requesting that I do a video on the whole Matt Jordan, Peter Thomas debacle concerning the whole Real Housewives of Atlanta situation. Honey, when I tell you I've been following this story for the past few days, I just been sipping hella slow because I knew the story's gonna get messier and messier. And as of today, it damn sure did, okay? So what's going down is that basically it has been reported that Matt caught up with Peter at a radio station in North Carolina. And when I tell you, they said that damn Matt Jordan done grabbed a damn water bottle, honey. He done found a water bottle from somewhere. He grabbed that bitch and he just flung it at Peter's head. And Peter was like, damn, why you hitting me with water bottles and shit? They said before they knew it, Matt Jordan's ass jumped on old man Peter, honey. Honey, he started choking Peter Thomas, put him in a headlock, and all of a sudden Peter Thomas was laid out on the floor, okay? This entire messy ass situation is crazy. Make sure y'all have y'all's teacups ready, honey, because I'm about to break everything down to y'all because y'all already know this tea is what? Piping hot. All right, so where this all started was just 2 days ago. Matt decided to be a messy Mitch.
I'm a messy bitch who lives for drama.
He was doing Instagram Live, and he decided to let the world know that basically he's feeling some type of way about Peter Thomas and Todd, who's Candy Burris' husband on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So he was saying that basically they had put him up to the idea of asking Kenya Moore for $10,000 because they feel like, you know what, you should get something. You shouldn't just be used as a prop. You know what I'm saying? You're not a damn background actor. You're part of her storyline. She should break you out something because our wives give us, at least $10,000 per episode. So Matt finally gets the balls to go and ask Kenya, can he get $10,000, from her? And of course, in Kenya Moore fashion, she looked at his ass like he was crazy and told his ass, fuck off, I'm not paying you shit. So Matt felt some type of way, and he had told Todd and Peter about this, and then they basically come out with the idea, since Matt is a fitness trainer, he has a damn nice-ass body, bitch. They decided to do a whole fitness line with him, kind of like how Todd did with Apollo. And then when Matt was ready to film, he would call Todd, he would call Peter, he wouldn't hear nothing from them. He also stated that Peter invited him to CIAA, told him, when you're in town, just call, you're VIP, you ain't got to worry about nothing, I got you. He said when CIAA came, he ended up in Charlotte, called Peter. Honey, Peter refused to answer his phone call, didn't let him into the VIP section.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
It was a bunch of mess. So basically, this is a whole 13-minute video. I'm only going to show you guys a few minutes of what he was saying, mainly about the money situation. Go ahead and check this out, and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
Months ago, we all went to Gold Room. Matter of fact, it was after we filmed Sheree's Housewarming. They like, yo, bruh, you need to get paid. Bruh, 10 bands. Bruh, you need to be asking Shorty for at least 10% of what she make. That's what our ladies give us. They're getting all in my ear. And I'm like, word. I'm like, yeah, but y'all girls are different. My lady's different. That's dangerous. You guys are married or were married. It's different. They're like, yo, Matt, you're her storyline. You deserve monetary compensation. I said, no, I don't feel comfortable because whatever. Like, yo, bro, you gonna make 10 bands. You gonna make 10,000 at the reunion. Like, I take the conversation back to Kenya. I don't tell her that they said that. You know what I mean? I just tell her, like, hey, look, I think I need to be squared away. Whatever. She shoots it down or whatever, cuss me out for even asking for the bread that she said she was gonna give me. Me and Todd out one night, right? Brother comes to me. This is like my first time. Like I said, we always in Gold Room. This is my first time really kicking it with them brothers. Like heavy like that. And we was like all out here chilling. It was good. So they kicking knowledge to me. I'm listening. I'm receiving the knowledge. And a few weeks later, I hit Todd up because I'm stressing about the situation with Kenya. She had did something. We go out. We drinking, hanging out. He goes, yo, Matt, real talk. Todd goes, yo, Matt, yo, I love you, my nigga. excuse my language. Yo, you my brother. Yo, Matt, whatever you need, holla at me. Whatever you need. You know what I mean? I got you. Yo, bro, if I could help, let me know. You know what I mean? It was his idea to do the fitness stuff with me. He was like, yo, use me as, you know what I mean? Use me as like the prototype for your fitness. We could do a transformation, you know, get your fitness going. We could do this, we could do that. He had all sorts of ideas. So I'm like, oh, word, this brother got me. You know, he got my back for real. So a few weeks later, I start reaching out to the brother and he's not responding. So I'm like, you know, this man, they real busy. Then I would reach out a few more times and then I'm getting responses like 2-3 days later. And I'm like, yo, bruh, you know, you told me to holla at you when I was ready. You know, I got the videographer. I just want to know what time you're available so we could do some filming, you know, show some workouts, show some boxing stuff, whatever. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be out of town till after the holidays. So at that point, I said, okay, well, I'm going to put it on you. Yo, bruh, just contact me when you come back. You know, when you get back. He doesn't holla at me. So I'm like, all right, it's probably a wrap. You know what I mean? I don't know what he got going on or what, you know, what's what, but I'm going to leave it alone. Mind you, this is the same brother that just told me, man, I love you. You my brother. I got you. Anything you need, Matt, just holler at me. How can I help you? Matt, we got to look out for each other. You know what I mean? The women, they do their thing, but the brothers, we got to have our own thing with a lot of communication and trust and whatever, you know, our own relationships. I'm like, yeah. You know, that's real talk, bro. Word. Right? It's time, mind you. So, one night, like I said, I left him alone about the fitness thing because I don't really be wanting to sweat nobody. Again, I'm about, Kenya will tell you, do what you said you was going to do. Do what you said you were going to do. I didn't twist his arm or make him say he was going to do fitness and work out with me. And I didn't twist his arm to say, yo, I'm your brother. I got love for you, whatever you need. I didn't make him say none of that. But I take it seriously. Once again, I'm from a place where if I tell you I got you, I tell you, yo, you my brother, I love you. You my sister, I love you. Yeah, I mean that. I'm going to ride for you, like for real. Kenya will tell you, I've done some things for her that were not on that side of the law. For her, just to protect her. Because I got you. And I mean it when I say it. So, and then, once again, do what you say you were going to do. That's my only problem with either one of them brothers. Follow through with what you said you were going to do, or be like, yo, look, bro, things changed. I'm not doing that no more. I can't. So, we out here chilling in Atlanta that same night. I asked Peter, yo, when CIAA tournament come up, I'm going to be coming up there. How much are your sections in your club? Yo, Matt, man, just come through. Don't worry about none of that. You my guest. Whatever. You know, my club, you get whatever, Matt. So I'm like, oh, all right, cool. It's love. Word, just come through. Just call me before you come, Matt. You good. Son told me he got me when I come to his club. I got you, Matt. I got you. I reached out to him a million times. Never said nothing back. We're coming up to the week of CIAA. I'm trying to buy a section. He just doesn't respond. So once again, I got 17 seconds left. I can tell you what the mugshots are for. They're for traffic violations. Yes, I'm single.
All right, so you guys just saw what Matt Jordan had to say, honey. So after the video went viral, both Peter and Ty took to social media to basically address the situation.
What's up with what Matt said? Yeah, you know this shit. It's that reality TV shit. It's kind of like some people get chewed up and spit out. You know, when you can't handle it, it's tough. It's tough. Like imagine your day-to-day tomorrow, you on TV. And you think your life is about to change, and all of a sudden that shit halts, and you don't. You gotta go back to your regular lifestyle. And you ain't invited to no more events, and it's probably hard to deal with. But you'll be alright. You're a big boy. Bro, what you have to say about Matt? I ain't got nothing to say about Matt. Y'all, you know, I said something a little while ago. I think it's sad, you know. It is what it is. You know what I mean? This reality thing, it ain't for everybody. It's tough. You know, people get chewed up and spit out all the time. He's just, you know what I mean? He ran his course, and it is what it is. And, you know, people getting their feelings, and it's all good. You know what I mean? It's all good.
Yo, Matt, this is for you, brother. I just saw the video that you put out there, and I'm a little bit confused. Why are we involved? Why you involve me and Todd in your situation? Okay, you are right. On the way to the Gold Room after Sheree's house party, you ask questions and we answer the questions. Yes, our ladies work with us when it comes to the check. Okay, but we didn't coach you and tell you how to go deal with Kenya. We are never there when you're in Kenya or doing y'all business. Not when y'all fucking, not when y'all fighting, not when y'all making up. We're never there. Okay, so for you to involve us in your business publicly, that's kind of soft. Okay, you got to handle your business. We don't have nothing to do with you coming or not coming to the reunion. Okay, that's strictly on Bravo. Okay, so why are you telling the world this now again? Handle your business.
All right, so you guys just saw what both Peter and Todd had to say. So once their videos went viral on social media, Matt Jordan took to Todd's page, honey, and when I tell you he read his ass for the filth, okay? He went off on Todd. I'm going to go ahead and read you guys what Matt Jordan wrote on Todd's page. Check this out. So Matt Jordan says this. He says, y'all are both getting closer to getting slapped. Todd, please don't try and play me, brother. This reality TV is rough enough for brothers like me. I won't bend over, and I choose not to be emasculated by my lady. But I see that you enjoy it. Pull your skirt up, bend over. Candy's on her way home. She's had a long day, and she might need some pussy. Tread lightly, brothers, because if it is how you say it is, you guys have secured your bags and your positions on the show. You're playing with somebody that's got a lot less to lose, so I suggest you be careful. Damn, this tea is good. It really is. I'm going to take one more sip. It's hot. Ooh-wee. I was not expecting that shit, okay? Matt Jordan's ass literally went off on Todd. And he's right. He has nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? He has no reason to lie. They're the ones who are sitting there, you know what I'm saying, on the show and stuff like that. So I guess Matt Jordan, being true to his word.
For niggas, we catching that fade or not. Catching that fade or not.
I don't know if he was still in Charlotte or if he flew into Charlotte, but he heard that Peter Thomas had an appearance on the radio show in Charlotte yesterday, and he showed up to the radio station. So the producers of the show agreed to let him sit down and talk to Peter Thomas. There's going to get some, like, you know, real juicy content. Maybe they can go back and forth with each other, kind of explain the situation. Peter agreed to the sit down, and basically once they got ready to talk about everything is when Matt Jordan, honey, grabbed that damn water bottle and flung that shit at Peter and then proceeded to whoop his ass and choke him on the ground, okay? So the whole situation is a hot damn mess. Go ahead and tell what Peter Thomas had to say about the situation, and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
Yesterday was an interesting day. Somebody tried me, but they got played. Can't wait for y'all to see the video. Oh my God. He's trying to stop y'all from seeing the video, but I'm going to get it released, and everybody will see that video. Let's go. And by the way, today, there is a God in heaven. Thank you, Lord. Best news ever. Love, love, love.
All right, so you guys just saw what Peter Thomas had to say. Now, Matt Jordan is trying to stop the release of that video. He does not want the video coming out. Peter Thomas said he's working on getting the video released, but he's also pressing charges on Matt. The police were also called. The situation got very, very volatile. So a lot of folks want to know my opinion on this, and my opinion is this. I'm not shocked at all that reality TV is now spilling into the real world, and Kenya Moore really needs to be careful. I think, you know, Kenya Moore thought because he was young, you know, he would just grovel at her feet, kiss her ass, and do whatever, you know, she wanted him to do. She was not expecting Matt to be a strong black man. And I also feel like Matt's ass is a few eggs short of a dozen. He definitely has issues. Like I told y'all on Twitter a long time ago, honey, when we first started watching this season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I said on Twitter, I said, Kenya Moore better watch out before her damn garage windows end up looking like this. Matt is crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? He has all types of mugshots. He claims that they're for DWIs, but for what I'm hearing, they're from domestic abuse situations. You know, he's done a lot of stuff to her house. He's terrorized her. And I'm not saying that Kenya Moore hasn't done that, But Kenya Moore needs to take this situation as a cautionary tale and stop trying to use these men for a storyline. You know what I'm saying? You need to be your own damn storyline. She tried to do it a few years ago with Walter and she got busted out. And I feel like she tried to do the same thing with this young man and probably promised him all types of fame and money and, you know, opportunities, being that he's a personal trainer. He probably thought he could really get his brand out there. But then once she started talking bad about him, that was tainting his brand and that was stopping people from wanting to work with him. So I think that's why he's out here speaking his truth. Now, I do believe what he's saying. I can see Peter and Todd telling him, you know, you should be getting paid for this. You know, why are you doing this for free? She should be breaking you off something. So I feel like Matt has no reason to lie. He has nothing to lose. So I do believe the conversation went on, but I still feel like Matt was being messy by telling the whole world this. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else was damn minding their business. What about they might know damn Matt, Jordan, Peter Thomas, or Todd? You know what I'm saying? Until he brought this up. I feel like Matt is also doing this for attention, and that maybe he's trying to secure his own spot onto the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know, maybe he's trying hard to get himself a peach like Dan Peter did as well. So this whole situation is messy. This season has been messy. They're saying that the reunion is going to be one of the craziest reunions ever. They're saying that Portia and Fedor get into it. Supposedly, Todd tells the entire world that Portia smashed Apollo before Apollo went to jail, honey.
It's about 11 o'clock. We just wrapped. Holy shit. Some stuff came out tonight.
This season finale, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, is about to be super messy, and I'm here for it, bitch, okay? So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire crazy situation, once again concerning Matt Jordan beating up Peter Thomas at the radio station. Whose side are you on? Are you on Team Matt, Team Peter, Team Todd? Or do you feel like all these mofos are crazy as hell and need to have several damn seats? And also, I really can't give Matt Jordan a whole bunch of props for beating up Peter, because Peter's like 105 years old and Matt is like 29, okay? And Matt is a personal trainer with a body from the gods, okay? I'm not going to give him props for that. You know what I mean? Like, it'd been more interesting if Peter would have put a can of whoop ass on Matt. But being that Peter didn't, it's just not really an interesting fight. But I would like to see the video evidence, though, because I'm nosy as hell. And I want to see Peter Thomas get hit in the head with a damn water bottle. That just sounds funny to me. So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. So let me know your thoughts on all this drama. And then what do you guys think of this season? Do you feel like this is one of the messiest, most ratchet seasons ever? And then do you believe the rumors that Todd is telling Phaedra that Portia had sex with Apollo? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.